Matt Zuccarello highlighted breakup day on Monday as he spoke to reporters for the first time since being sidelined back in April, and he revealed that he suffered a brain contusion and a fractured skull and could not talk for a few days. However, he said he will be ready by training camp as the Rangers digested that their season is officially over.
Couldn't talk for a while. Just had some contusion. Some blood in my brain. Yeah, that affects a lot. And now I go to speech therapy. Getting much better. I couldn't say a word for 4 days, but now I actually say a little bit. So I feel much better, and I'm going to be getting better and better.
It's pretty impressive what he was going through, and with Zook, it's a huge loss. It's it's a tough shoes to fill with a guy with that much skill.
The group we had this year, and I think the skill and the determination we also had, it's disappointing to come up short. It felt like this could be the year. You know, the way we came back and the way we improved throughout the year, and like I said, the way we handled our own expectations. I think that was very important, coming from last year and then try to put yourself in a good spot again. So that's definitely disappointing right now, and it will be for a few weeks, and then you try to move on.
Joining me now to talk more about the Rangers is our NHL insider, Pat Leonard. And Pat, now that their season is over, question is who stays and who goes?
Well, I think you can't re-sign Marty St. Louis. Unrestricted free agent, turns 40 years old June 18th. I don't think any team could re-sign him. I expect him to enter retirement at some point. I think he just really struggled badly. I think you also have to look at restricted free agents. Derek Stepan is owed a big payday. Got to keep him. JT Miller, Jesper Fast, Carl Hagelin as well. Finally, Dan Boyle on the defense. Don't love his game. He stepped up in March and in the playoffs, but he does have 1 year, $4.5 million on the books here, and I think you look to trade him if he's willing to waive his no-move clause, that is, and if you can't trade him, maybe even consider a buyout.
How about the team's offense? We know they struggled in their last 2 home games offensively. Is this team's offense enough right now, or is there another key piece that they need?
It's a difficult question. I mean, Derek Brassard was saying in the locker room during breakup day that if Matt Zuccarello had been healthy, he thinks that the Rangers would have had enough to score. But you look at Rick Nash. This is the guy the Rangers acquired, Glenn Sather acquired a few summers ago. He was the big-time scorer to pair with the defensive core and Henrik Lundqvist's excellence in net. And Nash hasn't gotten it done. He had 2 big games against the Lightning in the conference finals, but you have shutouts at home, 2-0, games 5 and game 7, and number 61 is the guy who's supposed to be there to score those big goals. Glenn Sather has a decision to make here. A limited no-trade clause for Nash. Do you look to move him? You know, is the experiment over here with Rick Nash, or is Derek Brassard right? With everybody healthy, with Zuccarello able to get that line going, is that the solution just to keep things the way they are and hope nobody gets injured? My take is this. Your team's not good enough if one injury to a guy who had 15 goals, sets your offense completely off. I think you have to look to make a change here. It's difficult to find the solution.
Pat, thank you so much as always.
Thanks, Michelle.
He's Pat Leonard. I'm Michelle Yu. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you. A little more on Rick Nash. He was the Rangers' top scorer in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he doesn't find the same offense. In 56 postseason games with the Blue Shirts, he has 9 goals with 20 assists. It is possible Nash will be a part of the off-season trade rumors.